Hello, my Aquarian friends. Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you your wealth reading for Pisces season. Pisces season runs from February 19th through March 20th. So let's see what's going on with your businesses, your careers, your money, what's happening with your investments, your finances, your loans, what's going on with your transfers, your promotions, your opportunities. What's going on for the Aquarian folks in their money, their business, their career, Pisces season. What's happening for Aquarians? What is it they need to be open to? Okay, the Six of Swords. So perhaps things are changing and you are smoothing things out. Things are becoming a little bit more calm. Thank you. We have the Page of Pentacles out, so there might be news that you need that's going to move you forward. News that's going to move you forward, my Aquarian friends. What's going on for the Aquarians in their business, their career, their money, their finance, their promotions, their transfers, their raises? And the Page of Swords. So you're going to need to look at this carefully and decide whether or not it is a smooth move for you. Aquarians, what's going on? Business, career, money. Oh, and the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords out. I think this is in the past. Disappointment, sorrow, sadness, grief even. What is it that you have gotten through? What are you getting over? Moving forward from? The Four of Wands at the heart of it. So your security is at the heart of it, my friends. The Four of Wands, your home. So this might have been a situation where you're making an offer on a home that you really need to look carefully and decide if it's a good move for you. I think it would be if we're going to base it just on the cards that we have here. We also have the Three of Pentacles, which is a card of putting things together, building things, assembling the right components, the right people, the situation. Resources even. One or two more cards, please, for the... Okay. All right. So the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Wands. So something about this is finished. You have news, financial news, or valuable, important news. It doesn't have to necessarily be financial. Pentacles are tangible assets, things you can touch and see. What is coming to an end here, my friends? There's a situation that comes to an end. It's ending a period of sorrow. One more card, please. One card, please, for the Aquarian friends, their money, their business, their careers. What's happening with their promotions, their raises, their investments, their transfers? What's happening for the Aquarians here in Pisces season? One card. There it is. And we have the World, bringing things to a successful conclusion. And you're going to hear these messages very shortly. That's what these pages are about. Things are going to change very quickly here, my friends, and they are going to transition here. Don't give up on this situation. You got to keep working toward it, and you will be in a position of power very shortly. You're going to be called to take action here, and it might surprise you. I know it worries you, absolutely, but this is for your future and for your success and for your King of Pentacles security here, my Aquarian friends. All right, King of Pentacles did jump out while I was shuffling earlier too. So this is about your security and how you're going to build it. You got to leave whatever this situation is behind here. So let's start over here with the sadness and the sorrow, my Aquarian friends. What's going on here with your business, career, money? What is the Three of Swords doing here for that? Has there been a situation in your business, your career, that's been disappointing? Maybe even in your home life? We all know that relationships affect our financials. Why is the Three of Swords here? Are you rebuilding the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles? So that seems to be the direction you're going. What's happening with the Aquarians here with the Three of Swords? Why is it here for them, for their business, their careers? Thank you. The Hanged Man. You've been waiting through this. You've been analyzing this to death. Okay? It's time to stop that. And I mean literally to death. All right, not literally. You know what I'm saying. What else did we have here? The Eight of Swords. You felt like you were trapped. Or you do feel like you're trapped, my friends. This piece of news is going to change that for you. You're no longer in suspension, in limbo. The Eight of Swords, though, you feel like somebody else is pulling the strings, and maybe you don't have a good move here. You feel kind of hemmed in, a little bit stuck. That is coming to an end. What is this Page of Pentacles? Thank you. The Ace of Cups coming in, bringing you an offer, an opportunity that you're going to love, that's going to bring in some contentment. It's going to be your path, my friends. It's going to bring you your new path. It's the path you've been searching for. It is a transition to something you're going to be building. Thank you. The High Priestess, something you've been thinking about for a long time, something you might have been planning, some action you might have been planning here for a while, behind the scenes, not openly. Why is the Page of Swords here? What are you doing here? The Prince of Wands. This is the Knight of Change. So change is coming in, my friends. He's very sure of himself. He's very confident and enthusiastic, kind of a gung-ho type of guy. But sometimes he doesn't follow through. So you're being called to make sure that you see everything clearly, and you're going to have to follow through on this. You're going to have to stand tall for this, the Nine of Wands there. This is a transition for you. Endings bring new beginnings. Now, the Death card is not necessarily an easy ending, but it is one that's going to be rewarding. Tell me what the Page of Swords is here. These are those difficult conversations. Page of Swords can be very inquisitive, very curious, very investigative when it comes to his best interest. And the Nine of Swords, yes. That's where you worry. That's where you worry here. Didn't we see that down here? Yes, we did. So that's where you worry, my friends. What is it you're worried about? There is something unexpected, perhaps, coming in, or maybe you're worried about the unexpected, about whether or not you're going to be able to see the future clearly. You will. You will. You're building toward it. This transition is going to be good for you. It doesn't feel so necessarily right now, but it is going to be good for you. It's going to move you on to smoother waters, the Seven of Swords. 6 to the 7, a progression, leaving things behind. So you are forward in your attitude, in your thought process. So, you can say that this is an attitude adjustment here, perhaps. The Seven of Swords, your thought process, leaving things behind. Whatever did not feel good, whatever hurt you, has ended. It's time for you to transition here, my Aquarian friends. And then I have the Fool card. So starting something fresh, bringing things to a close with the Ten of Swords and the World. But now it's time to rebuild. But your security is at the heart here. So what are the messages that you are hearing? Actually, what's closing? What is the cycle that's closing here with the World card? Thank you. The Chariot, you're moving. You might even be moving, my friends. Are you making plans for a move behind the scenes to go where you love, to find your true path? Tell me what the World card is here for. What is the successful conclusion to this ending? The Princess of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles right here. All right? So there it is, full circle, my friends. Literally full circle with the World. You're moving, you're transferring, you're traveling, perhaps. But it's going to bring in this security. This is a good move for you. This Page of Pentacles is going to be something that you really enjoy, something that brings you contentment. Now, again, the Page of Pentacles is that valuable or important news that is perhaps financial in nature. So it could be that you're looking at moving house, finding your true path to happiness, and making plans behind the scenes. Not everything is black and white, so just remember to read between the lines here. That's where this investigative nature comes in, this inquisitive and sorting through comes in. These changes, you worry about whether or not these changes are going to be for your best interest. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please. The Page of Swords here. The Chariot card is a card of victory, so I would say this is successful. It's the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, I would say it's going to be successful. You worry about whether or not this would be successful. You worry about whether or not your family is going to enjoy this. move, the Ace of Cups. This is where your heart lies, my friends. And I know we're talking about a financial reading, but anytime you move, anytime you're transferred, you're traveling for business or work, that changes things. So the Ten of Pentacles is straight up abundance. So you're going to hear about this, and I think you worry about whether or not these changes, making this change to more abundance for your family to build something new, is going to be a good situation. It will be. What are you building here with the Three of Pentacles, my friends? The Three of Pentacles. The King of Swords. You're making an executive decision, my friends. You're the one in charge of this ending. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. There you are right there, making a final decision, a very analytical one. You're really going to mull this over here with the Hanged Man. You're still in that situation, perhaps, feeling a little bit stuck, feeling a little bit stagnant, feeling like you really don't have a good move. But the bottom line is, my friends, you do. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to perhaps look at things with a little different perspective, a little different attitude, and leave things behind for this new beginning. This is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you. Close out this cycle. It has not served you well. It was a learning experience, most definitely, but do not give up on the transition you are trying to make. The Eight of Wands. Now I have the Ace of Cups out, so I have to mention that these could be the arrows of love. So it might be a family situation that is finally coming full circle. What's happening here? It's also messages flying back and forth, short messages. Hey, what are you doing? Let's have coffee. It's a lot of swift movement too. So once you make this decision here, my King of Swords, Aquarius, it is going to free you from this devil. You're going to cut this off. This might be a Capricorn, it might be a Capricorn, an earth sign in your midst, but it's also cutting these strings that are pulling you in different directions. All right, you're going to be able to focus now. You're going to be able to call it into you and find this singular path. You're going to have to listen to your intuition, though. Both of these cards, the Hermit and the High Priestess, are based in intuition. And following your intuition, following your path, my friends, is going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you contentment and joy and a new financial opportunity. What are the messages coming in? What is the swift movement? Now the Chariot card moves very quickly too. So once this cycle, once you decide, even if it's in your own mind and not tell anyone, that this cycle is over, it's going to change dramatically and very quickly, I would say, with the Chariot card. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here. What is the swift movement? Queen of Cups. Keep your cool through this. This is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and we are in Pisces season, my friends. So I would say to you that, there are still some unknowns here. There are still some things that perhaps you don't see with the High Priestess. What's happening behind the scenes? Who's pulling the strings here with the Devil card? These are your responsibilities. These are your obligations. These are your obsessions. These are your addictions. These are your obligations. Are you freeing yourself from some of those? Are you cutting the strings of whoever the puppeteer is? Where is that? Right here. The Eight of Swords. So you are deciding, in fact, to make a move. To make a move. Tell me about the Eight of Wands here, please. The Queen of Cups, using her intuition as well, keeping things private to herself, not telling anyone how she feels about things. Kind and compassionate, but reserved. She's not going to show you what she's thinking. And the Four of Cups. You might have been in a situation where you were unhappy for a long time, and you might be, moving this very quickly, moving this along very, very quickly, and releasing these obligations, releasing these ties. Now, this does have to do with your home life, so it is going to involve your security and your perhaps family, but definitely your abundance. There's a transition taking place. Do not give up on this. The Eight of Pentacles. This is something you've been working to take control of for quite some time, and it's going to come in unexpectedly, I think. Or maybe you worry about the unexpected. I think you worry more about how this is going to affect your family. My Aquarian friends, what's happening here? with the Ten of Swords. What is it the Ten of Swords is bringing? What is the ending? Now, you saw this coming, the Three of Cups. Well, now the Three of Cups is a card of celebration. So certainly you could be celebrating the end of something. It's also a card that indicates a crowded relationship. Now, that doesn't have to be romantic, but I do have the Ace of Cups here. So it might be a situation where you've been doing something behind the scenes and, now something needs to end in order for your security and your abundance. There is a transition here, my friends. What is the Three of Cups here with the Ten of Swords? What position is ending? Thank you. The Five of Pentacles. So perhaps there's a financial situation that's ending. There's a financial lack that's ending. That's what that is. Your abundance is coming in here, my friends. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Thank you. The Prince of Swords. So not only do we have the Page of Swords, who is bringing you the changes, even though you worry about whether or not this will be security for you, the Ten of Pentacles, family and individual abundance. But it's going to change very quickly, and we talked about that too. Now, be careful with your conversations here, with your communication. We are in Mercury retrograde through March 10, I believe it is. And then, of course, the shadow period after through the 23rd or 24th, I believe. This Prince of Swords can change things with just a few words. And this is you, my friends, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, the swords. This is you making some changes, making some matter-of-fact analytical decisions, head over heart, not based in this love, but based on practicality, most likely. It's going to change very, very quickly here. Tell me more about the World card, please. Tell me more about the... Thank you. And the Temperance. You're going to find your balance. You are going to right yourself when this is finished. Okay, whatever this news is that comes in, it's going to change things. It's going to move things very, very quickly toward a path that you've been seeking and working on for quite some time, my friends. You're going to find your balance. Tell me more about this Eight of Wands. What is it that we are moving fast, quickly toward? The King of Wands. Moving toward control here, my friends. Where is he? Control. You're moving toward the control of it. You're directing the show based on what it is you want. So this is in your care, my Aquarian friends. You have all of the options you need here. And you'll make the best decision for yourself. Remember, free will is always at play. So you make the best decision for yourself. What is this Three of Pentacles we are building, though? What are we building? How are you releasing yourself from this devil obligations? What's happening with the Three of Pentacles? The universe, it's coming to a close. Wow, these cards are really coming around, aren't they? They're coming to a close based on this opportunity here. Now, again, this could be moving house. This could mean that you are offering something valuable to someone you love in terms of family and security. This could be that you are cutting ties with a situation that you've been unhappy in. Prince of Swords, with just a few words, going to change dramatically. Tell me why the Four of Wands is here for my Aquarian friends. What is the security here for? The Two of Wands. You have to make a choice, my friends. I'm sorry to say. This is your choice, though. This is your choice. But you have to make a choice, action or inaction. The Two of Wands, the crossroads. The Four of Wands is, of course, that happy home life. The security can represent your actual home. It can represent your family life within your home. Foundation. The Four of Wands. My friends, you're going to have to make some sort of choice here regarding your family, your home life. And the Ten of Swords. Oh my goodness. My friends, there's an ending coming in here within your home, within your structure, within your foundation. But again, it's your choice. Wow, Aquarians. It is going to be for your benefit, okay? This is going to give you a new start. Out of painful endings come new beginnings, and it is going to be one that you love, one that is a path that you've been on for a while. You're the one that's going to bring it to a close, my Aquarian friends. Let's see what the Spirit Messages Oracle card deck has for you, my Aquarian friends. Business, career, money, finance. Pisces season for the Aquarians. One card. There it is. Thank you. Take a moment. Okay. Stop. Now is not the time to rush into the decision you're about to make. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind so that you can ask your soul for guidance before you act or move forward. Aquarius, holy cow, that is this Hanged Man right here, because you know whatever your decision is, it's most likely going to be painful. Painful for you or painful for others. There is a situation where you feel like there isn't a good move here, and you do need to take a time out. Take a look at things from all perspectives and make a decision. Wow. Aquarians, I hope this finds you well and that this transitions well for you. I do believe it's going to be happy for you, but it's going to be a little bit to slog through first. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate you tuning in, and like, share, and continue to leave me those comments. I truly enjoy reading and replying to all of the comments. So thanks very much again, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing, and we'll speak to you again soon. Thanks.